Hello guys and welcome back to another haul with BERLOOK. It's been a while since I've done some hauls and you guys know how much I loved their stuff last time. I literally get questions also every single time whenever I wear that like backless linen dress as to where it's from. So it's from BERLOOK. I've included a little discount code down below so you guys can get, I believe, 15% off if you're gonna make an order. And yes, that dress is still on the website, so you can definitely snag it for 15% off, which is a great deal if I may say so myself. Before I keep chattering, let's just jump into today's haul. It is summertime right now and I have been majorly obsessed with linens. We're going on family trips outdoors, going to cottages, doing summer things. So besides their swimsuit pieces, I've also picked up some everyday ones, and I found another dress that I think you guys are also going to really love. Let me show you that one first. I have this all scrunched up right now because our bedroom is a mess. We're getting ready for a nice big transformation. You will no longer soon be seeing this bed in the back. We are well due for an update. I felt like this was too dark, so we're gonna go a little bit lighter. But because our bedroom's a mess, I just haven't had place to hang up all my clothes. So this is a dress that I was talking about. It is this white, very low cut neck dress in the front and in the back. And it has these elasticated kind of, I guess, stretchy details across the front. It keeps you quite snug, so it doesn't move around, and it's very stretchy, so it's super comfortable. The only thing I would say is that because I don't have a lot of boobies, I rely very heavily on boob tape to make sure this lays flat on my chest. So I just put a strip down the front here and a strip down on either sides, and I'm solid, I'm good to go, and I'm ready for the day. I love how breezy this dress is. It is, oh my god, so comfortable, especially in the summer. We're currently experiencing a heat wave right now. It's been like 35 to 40 degrees every day for the past week, and my god, am I sweating. So anytime I can wear something really breezy, I do it because we're gonna have winter soon and I will not be able to bust out any of this. It is in this like beautiful white drapey loose material. Now the top is double lined, so I never really have to worry about covering up underneath. Like my nippies don't really show if you are concerned and you have like very dark areolas. You can obviously put on some nip covers and I think that would solve the problem, but I don't really have that issue, and because it is double lined, it gives me that added layer of security, literally. And then the bottom here though is where I have a little bit of trouble because as you can see, this material is quite sheer and it's thin, so you do have to play around with your underwear to make sure that you're wearing something that either A, matches your skin tone, or B, matches the color of this dress, or else it will be see-through. And I can confirm when I wore this, I mistakenly wore a pair of underwear that was like a shade too light for my skin, and you can see the outline very definitively underneath this dress. So wear boy shorts, or if you don't care, that's also a thing too. But I would just be careful with matching your underwear to your skin tone so that you can't see under this dress. There are slits on the side. They don't come too high up, but it makes it really easy for you to maneuver and walk around in. So it's very, very comfortable. All in all, it's like a midi length dress. It doesn't come all the way down to my ankles, but it's not short either. But I love this as a summertime dress. Very easy to throw on and go outside as long as I have the provided boob tape in place so it doesn't kind of like slide off and show everybody my boobies. It's one of my new favorite dresses for the summer, and 100% you're gonna see me wearing this a lot. And if you guys want links to everything, as always, it'll be down below in the description box. Next up is also a dress, but it's a little bit more of a cover up. I haven't had the chance to wear this yet, but I have worn and tried on everything before I share it with you so I can let you know my thoughts. It's this very dark chocolatey brown gauzy material. I don't think I can get away with wearing this as a dress exclusively. Maybe if I was in Europe somewhere and I just wanted to wear bikini walking around, but I feel like in a metropolis area like Toronto, it's just not really the vibe you go for. It is a halter neck, adjustable on the top. You can cinch this in the middle here to make it as thin or as wide as you would like for added coverage. And then the back is very open. It's a halter top and has a little bit of elasticity at the base here, so it does kind of hug in a little bit, but it's very sheer. You can probably see my hand through this. This one is not a maxi length, it's another midi one, and there's only a slit on one side, the right side here. And when I say slit, I mean a serious slit. Like it goes all the way up to your hips. Another reason as to why you cannot wear this as a dress on its own. I would highly recommend using this as a cover up in the summer over a swimsuit. This is actually a perfect piece of resort wear where if you're at the beach and then you have to go straight to dinner and you don't have time to get dressed, you can just throw this over top and then you're relatively covered and you feel a little bit more modest as opposed to showing up directly to the restaurant in just your bikini. It does have a side tie that you can undo. Very easy to put on and put off. Otherwise, if you're gonna wear this with like maybe a tube bodysuit underneath, you could probably get away with wearing this as a cover up in the summertime. But otherwise, I don't personally feel comfortable wearing this out and about in the streets, but it's a very beautiful cover up. up, and I'm going to be bringing this out with me on our next cottage trip, so I'm super excited. All right, you guys know that I love my linen pieces, and I had to add a couple more to my closet, so I got this white kind of 3/4 length long t-shirt style linen shirt. I have the purple set with the shorts and the top, and I really loved it so much that I wanted to add a white one that was a little bit more neutral. I wore the purple one a little bit, but I found that it was a little bit too colorful for my personal taste. As you guys know, I'm a neutrals gal. I wear a lot of like whites, beiges, browns, and blacks, and I don't often frequent colors unless it's a green, which I'll show you in a second. So I picked up this white one as well. Very loose and flowy. I have a love-hate relationship with linen. I love it because it's so comfortable and bright and airy, but I also hate it because it wrinkles like no tomorrow. So I had to steam the hell out of these every single time I wear them, but I still love it. It's perfect for the summer. It gives me very like French Riviera, European summer vibes, and it's just so comfortable. I don't sweat under linen, and you do pay a little bit more when it comes to linen because it is a premium organic material, but comfortable, lasts the test of time, and you're gonna be wearing a piece like this like forever. It's not a trendy one where you're gonna swap it out next summer and wear something different. You can layer this over a swimsuit, layer this over like a tank top, a bodysuit. There's so many applications when it comes to linen that it's not just like a one-time piece, and I really like that because I want my wardrobe to really work and give me my money's worth back in the long run, and I'm not constantly cycling through pieces. Now moving on to the pieces I was most excited about, I've actually gone ahead and started wearing these pants a lot. I wanted linen pants for the summertime. I think I would die if they released a white pair of linen pants to go with that top. That's my ultimate dream. But instead, in the meantime, since they don't have that, I picked up this pair in green. It is these high-waisted drawstring elasticated pants. They have pockets, which is great, although I don't personally use my pant pockets that much. They're very lightweight, airy. It's like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a slightly more vibrant olive green. It's a beautiful color, and it comes with a matching top, which I haven't worn yet, but I have tried on, so I could tell you my thoughts about this. This one, again, slightly more of a 3/4 length sleeve. It's elasticated around the elbow. I would love if they had this in a full long sleeve blouse. And it has ruffle detailing around the collar on the top here. It's a much more cutesy looking cut to a top that I would typically prefer, but I like the fit and it goes really nicely with these pants, especially if you tuck this top into these pants. Alternatively, if that's not really your style, you can wear this open with a little crop top underneath, like maybe a white one, and then these pants. But I've actually worn these pants a lot since I've got them, and I've tried it on with like white blouses, white crop tops, literally anything under the sun. I've been getting so much wear to these pants, and they are insanely comfortable. Again, because they're linen, they're gonna wrinkle a lot, but well worth it because it gives you that like very airy, breezy feel that you want in the summertime, especially if you need full length coverage. Like if you're going somewhere that there are a lot of mosquitoes and you don't want to get bit, linen pants are the way to go. They're going to give you coverage, but you're not going to overheat while you're wearing them. So before we jump into the swimsuits, I'm going to show you a couple more pieces of cover-up items that I really liked. Because I don't know why, but I've never really owned a lot of cover-ups. Every time I go to a resort or a beach, I always just bring a dress to throw over top, but nothing that's an official resort cover-up, if that makes sense. And sometimes I think it looks cute to have a cover-up as opposed to a dress, because then you don't get your dress all like wet and gross. Anyways, I digress. So I picked up this kind of eyelet white long sleeve because it does have little hole details in it. You're not going to sweat in this like crazy, although it is a long sleeve, but that's going to give you a little bit of added sun protection. And it has these long straps at the front here that you can kind of crisscross and tie and wrap in a bow. Very comfortable, super stretchy, and fits perfectly over a swimsuit, and it gives you a little bit of added coverage without feeling like you've changed into something completely. And because it's white with little holes, it still shows your cute swimsuit on underneath. To go along with that one, there is this adorable sarong. I haven't had a chance to wear these anywhere yet just because we haven't been to a little tropical destination since I've got these, but there's a potential one coming up soon, and I won't spoil it yet. I'll let you guys know once that happens. There's a matching white sarong, so you can just wrap this around your waist. Very, very cute, stretchy, and I love that because it is a sarong or a pareo. I don't really know the difference. Can somebody tell me? You can adjust it because it's completely open and tie it to whatever desired tightness you require. I actually like to sometimes, if I want to switch up how I'm wearing these sarongs, roll some of them down so there's a little added coverage, especially if you want it really, really short, or leave it flat like this to give you even more coverage if you want it to be longer. This is a very comfortable material on the skin. It feels cool to the touch, so you're not going to feel like you're burning up when you're wearing this, and I think this is a perfect addition to bring with you if you're going somewhere warm that has a beach where you're gonna have to wear a swimsuit, because it gives you that coverage without having to ruin your everyday outside clothes, which is what happens. I have one too many dresses with salt stains on them, and they do not look cute. We're now moving on to swimsuits because they're the pièce de résistance at BERLOOK, and I have a few of these already in my swimsuit collection at home, and I I already have a few pieces in my personal swimsuit collection at home, and I want to add a couple more to kind of change it up for the summertime. I love this one piece. I don't know why, but recently I've been gravitating a lot to one pieces, especially ones that have unique details like this. There are adjustable straps on the top, so you can pull it tighter or make it looser, however you prefer. There are cups on the inside, so it gives you that protection and a little bit of lift if you need it to. It also helps to like cover up nips, but I think because of this printed pattern on here, you're not going to really notice much of a nip texture as opposed to if this was like a smooth solid color. This does help to hide it quite a bit. There's a little keyhole detailing here. You can tighten it if you need to. I'm probably not going to, and you can adjust this. I know sometimes some swimsuits like tie the edges and sew them down so that you can't adjust it, but this is adjustable, which is great. There's quite a bit of coverage on the back, so you're not worried about showing off your bum. It's a relatively family-friendly swimsuit. It does have very high hips though. I did want to note that. So you're going to be going quite high up and showing quite a bit of skin. And then in the back, it has this cute little bow detailing. So if you do need to tighten it a little bit, you can, but you don't have the most give. Honestly, if you just want to tighten it all the way like this, I like that detail because it gives you extra adjustments when you come to your swimsuit. You can find the perfect fit for your body, because even though they are supposed to be fairly form-fitting, with the way materials run when it comes to swimsuits, if it doesn't fit you perfectly, you're going to see puckering and it's not cute. You want to be comfortable in the swimsuit but still look good. And because I love that green pattern so much, and you guys know I love green, that is like one of the few colors I will stray to in my closet when it comes to collecting more pieces, I decided to get a bikini set in this really, really pretty ruched detailing. The bottoms are adjustable. They tie on the side, and this is a little bit more skimpy. It's a little bit more of a Brazilian style cut bottom. It's not a thong though, so you do get a little bit of coverage, but you're gonna get quite cheeky with this. So even though it could be fairly family friendly, I wouldn't necessarily recommend wearing this around your whole family. Maybe if it's just yourself and your husband, your kids, definitely not with the in-laws. To go along with it, there's also a matching bikini top. It is also, again, fully adjustable. The interesting thing about this one though is the back. So it's gonna be hard to see and for me to show you here holding it up, but you'll see it a little bit better in the cutaway. It crisscrosses and then it has like little loops at the back for you to tighten it, and that helps you to tighten it completely all the way around so that you feel really snug in your swimsuit, which is what I like, especially somebody like me who has very tiny little itty bitties here. If it's not snug, I'm always at risk of like flashing somebody in my swimsuit just like moving. So I like that this has adjustments all around, and then it's just one simple tie, so you're not fiddling around with the knot behind your neck and the one behind your back. Very flattering swimsuit, gives you a lot of coverage. It's padded, it goes all the way up to the top, and it stretches out quite far to the side, so you don't ever have to feel like you have too much side boob going on here. With my love of green comes another green swimsuit. Now, I've never had a velvet swimsuit before, so this was very, very intriguing for me. As you can tell, this is significantly skimpier than the other one that I showed you guys. I believe this is the front, and then this is the back because there's a little bit more coverage, but 100% would not be wearing this around the in-laws at all. This is just like a me and Peter trip type of swimsuit, or a me and girls trip. Very, very high cut on the hips, and it's stringy, adjustable on the sides, and it also does come with matching tops. I actually got two because I wanted to interchange and be able to wear this in a different way. The first top is a standard triangle bikini. It's just this, has padding inside, adjustable. You wrap around the neck and around the back. This is the exact same velvet green color material. I also got a different style top, which is a little bit more of like a bandeau. So you wear it like this, but the back has the same crisscross style as the green floral print bikini that I showed you guys, where it crisscrosses and then you tie it to adjust it. I actually really like this one because you get a little bit more added coverage. I actually find that this is a little bit more flattering on my personal body shape as opposed to triangle bikinis, because I don't have a lot of cleavage, and whenever I wear triangle bikinis that aren't cut the right way, I end up looking like a boy that looks very flat, like someone just pasted triangles onto my body. Whereas these bandeau tops just give me a little bit more lift and oomph, and I look a little bit more feminine, which is what I prefer. I really like this top, but it's cool that there's options that you can mix and match different types of tops. Bottoms, I believe there's a different style bottom as well, but I really like this string cut, so I went with this one instead. You will probably see me wearing this on our potential upcoming trip. And then the very last one that I got, and I have been eyeing swimsuits like this for so freaking long that I decided let's just take the plunge and do it. I own nothing like this, and it is this shimmery Lurex blue material. If you're not a blue fan, don't worry. They have this in black, pink, and a different shade of blue as well. A little bit more of like an aqua color. And I love this. It's a one piece, extremely stretchy and super, super high waisted because the torso is a little bit short, so you got to pull it up a little bit, but it goes way over your hip bones. Very flattering on the legs. That cut I find actually makes your legs look even longer than normal, which is really nice. And then it gives you full coverage with like a super low back here, so it's very, very sexy. No butt crack showing though, so do not worry. I personally find that this cut is very flattering on my body, even though it is a fully covered one piece. It just makes all of my limbs look really long, and for somebody without boobies, I don't look flat with it on, which is always an added plus. The only thing though is that there are no cups built into this, so if you do need any extra like coverage or support, you're not going to get it in a swimsuit like this. Now the swimsuit is tight enough on me that I feel like my boobies are fairly safe, and because I am relatively flat, I'm not too concerned when it comes to swimsuits like this. I don't feel like I need that support. It's more so that I want to make sure the material is not going to show off my nipples and I don't have like two little cones pointing on the front here. And because this is a Lurex shiny material, this texture doesn't really show it off as easily. But of course, if you wanted to make sure you're not going to get any sort of like nip slips, you can probably sew little cups into the front. So you would just sew it to this lining right here, and then you wouldn't really see any sort of thread going through the front, and you're going to get that coverage that you need. To go along with that swimsuit, I also got a blue sarong in the exact same material. It's this blue Lurex. For some reason, I don't know why, but I feel like the two blues don't match. I was really hoping that it would match together. This feels a little bit more indigo. It pulls a little bit purple, whereas this one pulls more of like a true blue. Together, I don't really mind. It's not the biggest deal for me. I have some other white and blue swimsuits that I think this would be really cute as a cover up to wear with anyway, so I'm not mad about it, but just flagging for you guys, if you are going to be purchasing these, they're not the exact same shade, so it won't match 100%, but it still works and it could work. Very, very stretchy, similar to that white one. You can adjust it to wear it as high or as low as you want for extra or less coverage. Great to pack with you if you are going to be wearing a one piece, so you don't want it to be obvious you're wearing a swimsuit when you're going into a restaurant at a resort. I would just throw this on. Easy to pack, a neutral color, and you can honestly wear this with other stuff when you're out and about in your regular day as well at a resort. Alright, so that is everything from my BERLOOK haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it and my review. As always, if you guys want to check anything out, everything will be linked down below in the description box, along with a 15% off code just for you guys. So if there's anything you want to grab, the dresses that I loved so much, use it on the dress. You guys won't regret it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun sharing another BERLOOK haul. All the pieces were amazing as always. Can predict that I'm going to be wearing those green swimsuits with the bottoms a lot this summertime. That's like a whole matching set and ensemble that I pieced together in my head, so it'll be great for the rest of the summer. And I also hope that you guys find some pieces that you fall in love with just as much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, if you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure you do. That way you never miss whenever I upload a brand new video. It'll be dropped right into your inbox. I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure also to follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you want to see more of me besides what I post here on YouTube. I went on a little bit of a hiatus after coming back from a trip. I needed a content break and I was not in the mood to create content. I needed a break and to remove myself from everything video related. But don't worry, I'm back at it full force. You will see a lot more of me coming up soon in the upcoming weeks. I have all of my vlogs from Paris and Japan. They will be on here. Do not worry. Hope you guys have a great day and I will see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.